Hi guys, Hilary here from Hilary's Kitchen. Welcome here. If you're new, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and feel at home. So today I am checking on you if you're keeping well, you're keeping safe, and you are maintaining social distancing. Anyway, today I am back with a very exciting video, an exciting recipe that I wish you will all try in your homes. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you like our recipe for today at the end of the video. So today we are making Chinese sweet and sour chicken, and I will make rice at the end of the day to accompany my rice. Anyway, welcome all. So I will welcome you into my kitchen and I'll show you the recipe for today, where we have the green bell peppers, we have the carrots, salt, onions, chicken, flour, ketchups, and some spices to accompany this. So let's go straight to cooking, and I hope you enjoy. Remember to like and give a thumbs up. So in our menu today, we are going to make chicken. So I have already cut my chicken into cubes. This is chicken breast. Then we're going to use salt, one of our ingredients. Then we are going to use flour, which is just plain chapati flour. And then we are going to use some spices, which is garlic powder. I have my garlic powder, I have my ginger powder, and I also have my black pepper powder. Okay, so these are my spices for today that I'm going to mix with my flour to make a paste to marinate my chicken. So for the flour, we're going to pour it in this bowl, this white bowl. My white bowl is the one that I'm going to do all the mixing for the marination. Anyway, we're going to put 3 spoons, which that is 1, 2 of flour, 3, 4. So we have 4 tablespoons of flour. Then we are going to add our spices. I'll start with my black pepper, just a pinch, like a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. You can increase if you like black pepper. Then we're going to put a half teaspoon of ginger. I don't like a lot of ginger because sometimes it overwhelms the garlic. So that is half teaspoon. Then I'm going to put my garlic, which are all powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder. Here I'm using a tablespoon, so I'm going to use half the tablespoon, making it a teaspoon of garlic powder. Then I have a cup of water that I'll pour in my mixture, and then I'm going to stir very well with my salt in, just a teaspoon of salt. Let's just put a teaspoon of salt. I think that is enough for me. You can add if you like more salt, or reduce if you don't take salt. So we are going to mix this paste well, and after beating the paste, make sure it doesn't have any lumps. Then bring in the chicken. Okay, the chicken cubes that we cut and washed very well before this. So here's our chicken cube. If your chicken has water, please use your hands to pick one by one and drop them in the bowl. Then you can also use your spatula, just pulling them up and leaving the water behind in the other bowl. All right, so pour all the chicken in here in the bowl. Right, so here we're going to use my spatula, and I'm going to mix my paste, and you can call it paste, you can call it batter, whichever you like. So I'm going to mix it well in my chicken to make sure it marinates well. Right, yeah, it's coming in well. Mix properly, make sure every piece gets into this paste, and then from there let's just mix a little bit more. Yeah, and then we are going to keep it aside to sip in. We can keep it aside for like 30 minutes to sip in, so that it can sip in. Meanwhile, I was cooking rice, and I'm going to check on my rice. Oh God, this rice cooker is a bomb. Gives me the best rice one by one. So I want to add this corn that has some sauce in it, so I'm going to drain completely the sauce because this is sweet corn anyway. So I'm going to completely drain it because the rice does not need any extra water. So let's drain completely. You can use a strainer, you can use a cloth, you can use anything that you have as long as you're going to strain this water. So we strain completely and make sure it's well drained. The corn is perfectly drained, and we add it into our rice. Then we mix well. Okay, just mix well. Just make sure you don't smash your rice. Mix from sides, mix well from sides, and make sure it's evenly distributed. All right, guys. This was just by the way I was cooking my rice, so I have to check it in the middle of my cooking. And also you need to know what I'm planning to eat my sweet and sour chicken with. Anyway, it's amazing, and I love rice from rice cooker. And remember, I put coconut, so this is coconut rice with sweet corn. All right. Then we come here as we continue marinating our chicken. We're going to cut our bell peppers. I'm going to cut them in pretty equal cubes. So let's cut into small equal cubes, neat ones. So I'll place one on top of the other and cut and cut and cut, and make sure my cubes are equal. Then I make sure I cut all the green peppers, right? Then I put them aside. Keep them aside. Then we go to the next, which is the onion. I'm also going to make cubes also. So just slice your onions 3 times. Then you place it upside down and just cut into beautiful equal cubes, okay? Yeah, our cubes are well cut, and then we're going to move them also to the side. Just keep them on the side together with the green peppers. Here we are trying to make vegetables we are making our vegetables for the chicken because we need to saute them. So we're just going to cut them in cubes, cubes, cubes. And we have enough onions. This is my red onion. You can also use a white onion. I did not have a white onion today. The next thing, we're going to use a carrot. You can also include the red and yellow bell peppers if you like. So I'm going to cut my carrots in cubes. When I want to cut my carrots in cube, I divide it into 4 parts. And then I cut, and you can see they're good cubes anyway. So just cut them, and then I push them aside again together with the rest of the vegetables, and they are colorful. Oh my God. My vegetables are gonna be colorful, colorful, colorful. So my vegetables are here, and they're well mixed, properly mixed in equal ratio. Yes. So I am going to set them aside, and then I go back to my chicken and confirm that my chicken is well marinated. And meanwhile, I have been eating my oil in a pan, a shallow pan, because that is where I want to fry my chicken. Yeah, then we're going to drop chicken one by one into the oil because it's already hot. So let's drop one by one slowly. No hurry in Africa anyway. So let's just do one by one chicken, one after the other, one after the other. Just put one by one. And all are in here. So we're going to fry them for like a few minutes, making sure you stir frequently to avoid sticking. So as we continue stirring, we will be turning them and making sure they are browning evenly. So we are going to cook them until they are golden brown. You can see some are starting to turn brownish, but make sure they are not crispy. They should be very soft and tender. All right, that's why you should cook with medium heat. Then right now mine are ready. I just transfer them to a plate that I've already lined with a paper cloth. So this paper cloth or kitchen towel drains all the extra oil from my chicken. Meanwhile, the same pan, I just put it back and put 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then I'm going to bring in my ginger and garlic paste so that I fry them to golden brown, but not really golden brown, just brown them a little. Okay, so the ginger and garlic paste are here, and then we're going to cook them for like 2-3 minutes, stirring frequently to avoid sticking. Remember, this is the same pan we used to deep fry our chicken. All right, so I think our garlic is ready, and we are going to throw in our mixed vegetables. Okay, so we throw in the mixed vegetables and we stir them properly and keep on we saute them in the pan. Yeah, we just saute like this for like 3-5 minutes. Even 5 minutes are a lot. Just 3 minutes, and make sure they are crispy. Don't overcook them, just make them sure they are crispy. And then yeah, just saute them and saute them and saute them. Yeah, and then at this point I think they are well cooked and they are crispy for me, so I'm going to add in my chicken. Yeah, my chicken cubes. At this point, let's drop in the chicken cubes so that we can continue cooking. So let me drop mine in there. Okay, so all the chicken is in there, and we mix it well with the vegetables, just stirring well. Make sure you don't break your vegetables as you keep on stirring. Yes, so we just stir them and stir them and stir them. All right, keep on stirring so that they don't stick also, even though this is a non-stick pan, but make sure you keep on stirring. At that point now I'm going to add my soy sauce, just a tablespoon of soy sauce. This is mushroom soy sauce, dark, not the light. So I'm just going to add a tablespoon and mix well. Okay, here we mix them well, and you're going to get a nice brownish color. You understand? Yeah, let's stir, let's mix well, mix each and everything properly. Make sure they are all mixed, and you can see how it's coming through. Oh my God, the aroma in this kitchen is a killer. Man, I know my neighbors are wondering, oh God, who's doing this? Karibuni jirani. Karibu my neighbors, you're most welcome. You can come and have a scoop. Yeah, so at this point, I think my chicken is perfectly cooking, and I'm going to cook covered for 5 minutes, and then in 5 minutes I will add a tablespoon of plain white vinegar. So we just pour in a tablespoon approximately of white vinegar and cover immediately. Cook for 1 minute, then open again and stir. Right, make sure the vinegar spreads well in each and every piece. Completely spread it well. Make sure it spreads completely on each and every piece, right? And then, what do you think? Amazing, right? So here I'm going to add something else, which is ketchup. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of ketchup. I use peptang because I really love peptang. So I'm putting in 2 tablespoons only, and then I'll stir. And also I will add my sweet and sour sauce. I'm adding my sweet and sour sauce, so I did not see the need of adding pineapples to sweeten this. Also, my daughter does not like pineapples, and she doesn't eat pineapples, they affect her. So we put the sweet and sour sauce, and then you stir. You can add your ketchup if you like more ketchup. You can minimize as you like. So we stir it properly and cook covered for another 5 minutes. We simmer on low heat for 5 minutes and then check. Oh Lord, just see the results. This is amazing, bellissimo. Just see. We add a tablespoon of salt. We need to salt it. Not a table actually, just a quarter. That's a half teaspoon of salt to taste. Okay, because we had marinated the chicken with salt, so we lost some flavors. And then at this point, I'm going to make some cornstarch mixture. Take water. I'll just take water and cornstarch. I mix together 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and a little water. Then I'll mix together very well, just stir very well, faster, and then I'll add in to make a little bit sauce and thicken it also. So I add my cornstarch, that's my cornstarch, and water. Then I will thicken my sauce so that when we are eating, the food is not so dry. Now cook again for another 5 minutes. Just give it 5 minutes. And I'm telling you, this thing is gonna be amazing. Just see. Just 5 minutes cooking and we will be done. So our chicken is ready. I should say I am extra happy. The chicken is so ready. And we are about to have our dinner. So let's serve with our rice. Let's just serve with our rice. Can you see the rice that I'd cooked? And I'm telling you, this is heavenly. I'm just going to sit and You see the way it's beautiful?